Today, under the router concept, we are going to see about the network elements in router and how to buy a router. Network elements in router. The first one is a control plan. Here, this router can use the routing table to determine the which path and which physical directives should be connected for sending the packets. This was done by a predefined configured devices, that is by a static routes. This routing table can store both the static routing and dynamic routing. Here finally this control logic plan eliminate the unnecessary directives from the table and construct the forwarding information base that is used in the next routing element, that is an forwarding plan. Next one is a forwarding plan. It is used by the router to send the data packets between the incoming and the outgoing interface connection. It uses the information stored in the packet header and matches it to the entries in the fib. Fib is nothing but the forwarding information base. It is also said to be as a forwarding table or a MAC table, which is supplied by the control panel. That is, this fib is used to forward the data packets to the correct network type. Got it? How to buy a router? We can choose the router based upon our necessities. For example, if we want to use the telephone internet connections, means that is through the telephone, means we can use an ADSL router, that is an asynchronous digital subscriber LAN. Why I am saying this means this ADSL router will provide the fast data rate transmission at the high bandwidth on existing copper wires. Got it? Suppose if you want to use the advanced router for sharing the data, that is like a printer or a scanner or a fax machine, means you can use the non-ADSL cable routers also. Got it? Next one is standard. Based upon the standard support, we can choose the router. Most probably they can use 802.11 AC or 802.11N. I think 802.11 AC is a standard because this will provide the high speed transfer of data that is more than a 3 times of an 802.11n. Okay, that is, it uses the 500 gigahertz frequency bandwidth, but others they are using the 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth. Next one is based on multiple antennas connection we can choose, because this external antenna can store the enough to increase the overall range of the router. That is to avoid the barrier, that is a single signal across the multiple walls or doors, we can use the multiple antenna connecting router. Based on dual band, I already said that when we are using 802.11 AC, it will transfer the data in an 500 gigahertz. So we used to choose the dual bands because it only support the 5 gigahertz band transfer of data. Next one, the last one is the USB port. We all know that USB port is one of the external chip that we are connected to the devices. It allows for the purpose of plugging into the flash cards, that is a printers like etc. for the transferring or sharing the resources among the networks. Okay, this is used only in the small areas. Okay. Next, some routers can provide the backup internet by 3 GB data dongles. So before purchasing the router, check if it supports the dongle. Please share my channel, subscribe my channel for more updates related to PGTRB exams. Thank you.